At the time of this video's production, we are only weeks away from the premiere of a brand new Superman movie. As a huge fan of the Man of Steel, I can't wait to see this new take on the character, and in all honesty, I haven't been this excited about a Superman property in years. As a matter of fact, I think the last time I felt this way was way back in 1988 when the world was celebrating Superman's 50th anniversary. Superman was everywhere during this time period. A brand new cartoon by Ruby Spears was gracing our TVs on Saturday mornings, and an arcade game featuring the Man of Steel was popping up everywhere. We'll take a look at the cartoon in a future video, but right now let's spend some time with the Superman arcade game on this edition of the Classic Game Showcase.
Hadouken!
On this episode of the Classic Game Showcase, we're going to be covering the Superman arcade game, which in all honesty, it's a bit of a mixed bag. As a whole, it's not a bad game, but it'll definitely be a bit of a head-scratcher for hardcore Superman fans. Released by Taito in 1988, you assume the role of Superman, who must battle through 5 levels to make the world safe from the evil Emperor Zsasz. Emperor Zsasz. You know how Superman has an awesome rogues gallery with villains like Darkseid, Brainiac, General Zod, and Lex Luthor? Yeah, you don't see any of those guys in this game. In fact, no characters from the comics or movies appear in this game. You must fight such classic villains as Fire Guy, Robot Dude, and Bunny Lady before you reach the climactic battle with Emperor Zsasz. Superman is controlled by an 8-way joystick and 2 buttons, one to kick and one to punch. If you hold down the punch button, Superman charges up his fist and throws a ball of energy, something I have never seen him do in any comics, cartoons, or movies. Also, this game features 2-player simultaneous play, where player 1 controls Superman with his traditional color scheme, while the second player controls Superman as well, but with red tights, a gray cape, gray pants, and gray boots. It is never explained why this alternate Superman is even in the game, but it adds a nice 2-player element. Despite its differences from the source material, Superman the arcade game does have its good points. For starters, the graphics are incredible for the time period, and the music features 16-bit renditions of the songs Can You Read My Mind? And the Superman main theme from the Superman films. The level design is fun as well, as each of the 4 levels are split into 3 parts. The first part's a side-scrolling brawler, followed by a vertically scrolling flying brawler, and lastly, a side-scrolling shooter where Superman uses heat vision instead of kicking and must dodge or destroy obstacles. Each stage features a boss battle at the end, but in all honesty, they really don't provide much of a challenge. This game was never ported to any home system, so the only way you'll be able to play it nowadays is if you can find it in an arcade. There are better games featuring Superman out there, and I can only recommend this one to die-hard fans. But at least it's a lot better than Superman for the Nintendo 64. Till next time.